Good morning, ladies, and welcome to day 5 of our 7-day Midlife Makeover challenge. Today's topic is all about brains and the way that the midlife period of our lives affects our brains and what you can do to limit or help yourself look after your brain at this really important time of our lives. I have written myself a couple of notes today. I don't normally, I just sit down and talk, as you may notice, but I've written myself a couple of notes today just to keep me on track, because otherwise I could go off at a bit of a tangent, and I don't want to do that because time is important for you and me at this time of the morning. So brain health. Every day this week I've told you that the topics layer on layer on layer on layer, and with our brain health it's no different, because your brain health is affected partly by how well you are sleeping. We have a system called the glymphatic system, and your glymphatic system works to remove toxic or toxins from your central nervous system, and it does that overnight while you're sleeping. So if you're not sleeping, those toxins will not be removed in such an efficient way. It is those toxins which cause inflammation in your body, inflammation in your brain. And if you've got inflammation, then your body doesn't heal itself, repair itself nearly as well. So making sure you get a really good night's sleep helps that glymphatic system to be more efficient. If you're not sleeping, putting measures into place to try and help that sleep become vitally important. And if you sleep well at night, your cortisol is going to stay low, and that's also going to help with weight control. The sorts of things that you can do at night are things like taking Epsom salt baths or taking magnesium. If your progesterone is low and you're on HRT, that will help with that, keeping a cool room. And in a minute I'm going to upload a video from our own hypnotherapist Helen Walker, who's going to give you some tips to help you sleep at night. And in fact, if you want to contact Helen, she'd love to help you directly. She's a specialist in that sort of thing. So your glymphatic system works at night. We're talking about getting lots of sleep. There are other ways that you can help your brain in the midlife. There's things that you can do and there's things that you cannot do. So let's talk about what you can do for a start. Learn a new skill, learning a new language, and learning a new physical skill, like perhaps going to learn some kind of dancing, ballroom dance, ballet, Zumba, something like that, have all been proven to stimulate your brain, which is a plastic if you like, organ. So it's constantly learning. Those things have been proven to stimulate your brain, and that will help keep you younger. So go off to a dance class and actually come home younger than when you arrived. And then there are other things to not do. And this one is a real difficulty and is going to be part of my weekend challenge. I'm going to replay a video that I played in November. And that's about closing the tabs in your brain. I'm a terror. If you saw my laptop right now, there's probably 15, 18 tabs open. And that means that my brain is constantly dealing with all of these things that I've got open on my computer. I must go back and do that. I must go back and do that. And therefore, my brain never really shuts down, like my computer doesn't ever shut down. So I set myself, normally, I try and set myself one 24-hour period during the week where I close the tabs down. Apparently your brain has been conditioned to get excited or stimulated by that red notification from Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. We see that little red, I think it's a little bell symbol, come up and our brain goes, oh, exciting, there's something exciting for me. But in fact, the only exciting thing was a lady, what's her name? Sarah McKay. The only exciting thing Sarah McKay says is that Facebook or Instagram or whoever it is getting the money from you paying attention to that red notification and going to your phone and having a look and see what it is. So can we close those tabs down? Can we start to reduce the outside noise and give our brains a little bit of a rest? So sleep, vitally important for your glymphatic system. Learning a new language or learning a new skill like a dance, something like that. Great way to keep your brain working and learning. And then don't leave your phones on all night. Don't be a slave to the red notification button. Give your brain a rest. shut down those tabs. I'll be uploading some videos to re-endorse some of those things. I'd love to know whether you can go 24 hours phone free, iPad free, whatever free. If you can, share that with us. I think a lot of people do struggle, and I hope that leaves you with some tips and things to think about today for your midlife makeover. Bye!